Gemini, what's up? We're going to get started on your love reading, dear. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Gemini. This is your love reading for the present moment. All right, Gemini, I'm using the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. This is what it looks like in case you care to know. As you can see, I have my little piggy up. For those of you that are my regular viewers, my faithful subscribers, you know this piggy very well. I had him up a while back, and well, he's back up a little. It's not, it looks a little crooked, right? I'm still working on that, but yeah, it doesn't look that bad, right? That crooked. Anyways, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Gemini. Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Gemini. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for Gemini in their love life right now? We'll be tapping into a relationship, a connection that is important, that is of significance for you, Gemini. All right, hold on, guys. I have this little desk AC. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave it there. It was a little too loud. You guys won't be able to hear it because I'm going to mute the background noise. Anyways, Gemini, let's begin by taking a look at you. What's up? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Where do you stand right now in connection to this relationship? Gemini, let's see. Here we go. We have the Hangman. Okay. Gemini, the Hangman? So maybe not the most comfortable, right? The Hangman. What do you think? I have a question for you already. What do you think the present moment is trying to show you? What can you learn from what's going on, what's happening right now? Because life is trying to show you something, perhaps teach you something, a certain lesson, trying to provide you with a different perspective, a higher one for sure, with the Hangman. I have another question for you. What got you into this position? How do you think you got here? This predicament that you're in, how did you get here? Can you count the steps back? Okay, this is what happened leading up to this very moment. What is it about that? What is it about that, Gemini? Let's get another card. We have the World card, which is interesting, because I'm going off about a perspective. What can you learn, right? And the World card is about the big picture. It's about completing a cycle. It's about taking an entire cycle of your life, years in the making for many of you, in connection to your love life, because this is a love and relationship reading. What can you take from this entire experience? What have you gained from it? There's something that you're supposed to gain. So if you're sitting here right now and thinking, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. Why is this happening to me? Why is this not happening, or why is this going on? How did I get here? If you're having those questions, then you're missing the point. You're missing a really big point here. It's important to look at the present moment with a positive outlook, because look at this World card. This World card looks like they just won a marathon, right? It's a happy card. Like, this woman's like, yay, I got here. So it's important to be proud of ourselves, to be proud of yourself, my dear Gemini, for getting to this moment, getting to this point. Okay? So that's you. That's interesting. There's sacrifices for sure, the hangman, that have been made, that are being done right now. And all of this is meant to teach you, show you, okay, something about yourself, about your relationships. Let's take a look at the other person. I'm getting that for many of you. This other person could be somebody that you may not be with. It might be an ex, for example. It might be somebody that you're not in a relationship, in a committed relationship with. Okay, let's see. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, a little defensive, are we? Just a little bit, but not necessarily defensive. I wouldn't necessarily call the Seven of Wands defensive, although they do look like it, right? But the Seven of Wands says that this person has gotten to a point, and let me just say before I continue that some of you might resonate with this side more. The way that I'm reading it is, this is you, Gemini. But as you know, with tarot readings, this other side might resonate with you. So this might be you. You apply it to your unique situation. All right. So the Seven of Wands says that this person feels like they have to stand up for themselves. And what I mean by that is that there is something that this person thinks or feels is very important. And it could be something that happened in the relationship, which they have strong feelings about. So they have some very strong thoughts, some very strong feelings about something in particular that happened between you and them, the connection, okay? The Seven of Wands. This could make them appear very guarded. This is a person that, however they feel and whatever it is that they're thinking, it's something that they're not going to let go of or release because they feel like they are in the right. Now, whether that's true or not, listen, that's maybe up for you guys to decide, or maybe not, because the World card is here, which says what? Especially with the Hangman, sometimes we just have to look at things from a different perspective to understand. All right, because everybody has a different, I'm hearing recollection of what happened. Seven of Wands. Okay. This person feels as though whatever, let's say, decisions have been made, wherever it is that they stand, they feel like they're doing the right thing. Seven of Wands. And you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to ask Spirit, right? Like, Spirit, what is your perspective? What advice, what's your perspective on this person's position? What's your perspective on Gemini's position? But keep in mind that Hangman and the World card, you have these two cards, which does say what? It does say that there is a need to see things differently. And I feel like that's the point where you find yourself at right now. Like I see this, I see this now. And perhaps you've had to make some sacrifices, or it took you being in a certain uncomfortable position to get to this point, to that realization. We have the Queen of Wands. This could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles. I feel like this is in connection to this king. I feel like you're one of these two. You're one of these two people. So I feel like this is in connection to whatever this person feels strongly about, like this situation, this matter, whatever that is. I feel like this is what they feel strongly about right here. Now, the King of Pentacles. There's a certain responsibility that comes with the King of Pentacles, right? They are a provider. I'm getting that this is you. This is you. This is you. This is what they're expecting from you. There's a certain responsibility it is that they feel falls on you. And look, the Queen of Wands is here. And the Queen of Wands is somebody, if the Queen of Wands has anything, it's self-assurance. This is something this person feels very passionately, very strongly about, because this one right here has really strong feelings, passionate ones. And I don't think, now listen, I'm not putting the blame on anybody. Like right now I'm hearing that. It's important that you tell Gemini that this is not about pointing fingers or who's right or who's wrong. Because I feel like both sides here, you and the other person have gained a lot, have come a long way. And I'm hearing there's truth on both sides, however that resonates. And look, this one's listening. Doesn't this King of Pentacles looks like they're listening very attentively? And just look at that face. It's like they understand something, right? This strikes me as a person that has been listening, right? Maybe at some point reluctantly, this King of Pentacles. But after listening or sitting in this for a little while, it's starting to make sense. And this Queen of Wands is seeing something that is, they're seeing something, whatever's happening right now, whatever has happened, they're seeing, they're taking everything in, and they feel better about the situation. All right. So, Holy Spirit, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for Gemini? What advice do you have for Gemini? Maybe this is something that they need to reflect on. Maybe this is something they need to, okay. That's quite a lot. All right, let's take them. Let's take them. This is something, Spirit. This is advice for you, Gemini. We have the Hermit, which goes with what I'm telling you, doesn't it? Because what's the Hermit? The Hermit is on this journey you have been on, this long journey. 9 years, 9 months. I mean, it's a long journey, right? What wisdom have you gained? How much have you grown? There is a need for solitude, meaning that there is a need to retract, sit down, breathe. Right now I heard empty your schedule. To make room for yourself, for you and your higher self, for you and Spirit, to spend time together in reflection, in meditation, right? Because look, this Hangman is here. So if you're feeling a little stuck, right? Like, or again, if you have these questions like, why, what is it about this moment that I need to see? I feel like it's because there is something you're having to reflect on. Now we have the Temperance, a forest, beautiful forest, and this card looks so healing to me. There could be a Sagittarius, a Virgo of significance, and look at what I'm telling you. We have the Four of Swords here. Now Temperance, this is about finding balance, seeking balance, guys. That's very important. Seeking balance in your life. And I think that's talking about making time to be alone. That's not scary. And why am I saying that? If that's a little scary for some of you, I mean, even more of a reason too, right? Then that should allow you to acknowledge, okay, there is something that I am perhaps avoiding a little bit. But it's not scary because the Temperance is here. It says that simply just doing that act, sitting down, breathing, reflecting, processing feelings, emotions, thoughts, that right there, guys, that act in itself will bring you healing. So do that. Oh, goodness, especially you, Gemini. I have a Gemini rising. I have a nephew that is a Gemini, and he is always up and down, up and down, up and down, and always doing something. And I think sometimes it's important for a Gemini to withdraw and disconnect from that collective consciousness for just a moment, to tap into your own self. Temperance, that's something that you need. So this is advice for you that Spirit has for you. Spend time with me, is what Spirit is saying. Alone. And yes, that for many of you, I mean, it means emptying, making space for you and Spirit on the weekend, or whenever it is that you have free time where you could do something else other than work. We have the Four of Swords. Oh, do you need this, honey? You need time. You need to rest. How have you been keeping yourself really busy? I'm hearing that's the thing. That's the thing right there. Four of Swords. Look at this person. My goodness. Who knows what their day was like, but it's nighttime and they need some rest. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have a woman that is sitting by a tree. She's really sad, but if she were to just lift her head, if she was to lift her head just a little bit to look up, she will see that she would see these pentacles. So although things are not at their best, there is still a lot to be grateful for, guys. Five of Pentacles. But look, this person is not interested in lifting their head. They don't want to see. They don't want to look. What are you afraid to see? Because you think it's really bad, or because you're anticipating maybe, or because you've convinced yourself, who knows, that it's bad. What is it that you are avoiding? Knowing that act there of avoiding, of neglecting, perhaps, Five of Pentacles, it's what is keeping you in that emotional state, in that mental state, in whatever place you're trying to get out of with this Hangman. Taking a look, lift your head, and you will see that there is something pleasant there. You see that? That tree, isn't it? There's pentacles there. That's something good. There is a need to rest your mind, your heart. Look at this person is holding their chest. There's a need to give your heart a break, guys. I mean, and that could simply be to feel. Giving your heart a break could be, let me feel you. Let me comfort you. By simply giving you the time and the energy it is that you need to process these feelings. That's advice for you, my dear. All right. Holy Spirit, what is next? What is next for Gemini in love? What is next in this relationship, in this connection? What is next for Gemini? Let's leave my dear Gemini with some foresight. Wow, guys, I think it's the deck, but let's take them. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Thank you for that Six of Pentacles, guys. All right, so listen, I'm dealing with those of you that have that are dealing with something difficult. That is hard. The Eight of Cups talks about being in a position, guys, to move towards your happiness. You are in that position, guys, but there is a need to acknowledge what it is that you're leaving behind. What is it that you're leaving behind? The moment I'm hearing that you do that, right? Because I feel like you're stuck in this place, right? And you're ready to go, but it's like if there's something's done. Maybe this is a relationship that is over. Or this is a certain cycle in your love life, in this relationship that is obviously, I'm hearing, over because the World card is here. But if it's over, or if I have gotten to this place, then why do I feel this way? Why do I still feel stuck, like I can't completely, I'm hearing, walk through that finish line? And for many of you, that's because you need to acknowledge. You need to acknowledge something. And that thing could very well be, how did I get here? And where am I going now? Where do I want to go? Where am I going? But most importantly is, what am I leaving behind? What am I leaving behind? We have the Hierophant. Such a beautiful card. This is about what's important to you. This is about what's important in relationships. About your values. What do you value? What values do you have? How do you feel about commitment, relationships? What have you learned? Mary, this is about the way it is that you live your life. The Hierophant. This is about doing what is right. This is the right thing to do. Certain values, morals it is that you hold true. What is morally correct? I'm hearing behavior. Because it's the Hierophant. This as well is about applying that in your life. not just believing, but what is it? Walk the walk, talk the talk. This is about applying these beliefs, these values in your life, in your relationships. Three of Swords says that there's something that you're regretful about. We see it here with the Eight of Cups, right? Like your feelings, it's hard for many of you to move away from this. We have the Six of Pentacles. You need to know that you're loved, you're supported, that you will receive the help and the support it is that you need. Listen, this person on this other side, guys, they don't hate you. No, they don't. Now, look, the Seven of Wands, again, it could come off a little harsh, right? Because, look at their face. But the Seven of Wands feels as though they have a point to prove. They have a point to prove. They feel very strongly about something. And and it's just not anything. It's not just any random old thing like, oh, let me just get mad about this or get mad about that and dig in my hoofs. No, it's something important. It's something very important to them. And look, this King of Pentacles understands. They understand. Look at their face. It looks like they might have been maybe, I don't know that they've always been at this place. But they got there. And look, you've gotten somewhere. You've gotten somewhere, Gemini. You've accomplished great things. And look, you are there at the finish line, guys. You are there at the finish line. What was this for? What was the cause? Like, I'm seeing somebody running a marathon, and marathons, you run them, there's a certain cause. I'm running this for this cause. To spread awareness about so and so. What was the cause? Knowing that there is something that came from all of this. Something big. This is a victory, guys. Perhaps that's what you're missing. That's the point of view, the perspective it is that you are lacking at this moment with this Hangman, is that this is a victory. Getting to this point, guys, of realization, it truly is a victory, guys. Because listen, the World card is, again, a big cycle in your life. You're gaining consciousness here. You're expanding your awareness, your consciousness in the World card. Some people don't get to this point. Even after getting to that finish line, they don't quite make it there, right? They don't quite make it there. And that's symbolic of somebody not learning, right? A valuable lesson. But you're here. What is that lesson, guys? And I feel like it has a lot to do with balance, taking the time to withdraw and listen to your feelings, to give yourself that attention it is that you need, guys, to process your thoughts and your feelings. Because there is something here that is not as bad as you think. And I think what I'm getting here is that you avoid taking a look, lifting your head just to see, just open your eyes. Like, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. It's something that you're doing. And what happens? What happens when we do that? Oh, goodness. I mean, things can get worse, right? Because we are reluctant to acknowledge what's happening, what's going on. Things get neglected, right? I'm not going to neglect myself anymore. And I'm here, and in doing that, you are giving those around you, those around you, as well as everything. It doesn't have to be a person, but you are, by giving yourself that attention to process your feelings and your thoughts, you in turn are giving your environment what it needs. However that resonates. Listen, this is a situation, a relationship, guys, with this Hierophant that many of you are disappointed. You're disappointed about something here. Maybe you and this person have not been in good terms, but listen, the Six of Pentacles says that there is something that can be done here, guys. There's something that can be done here with the Six of Pentacles. You can help the situation. You can. Six of Pentacles. You know what it is that you have to do with this Hierophant. You do. And this is future energy, guys. I see you ready to get out of this pain by recognizing it. This is what it is. This is what went wrong. This is the source of my pain. And now that I'm acknowledging it, I'm able to move on from it. I know how to do that. And Six of Pentacles says that you're able to positively influence the situation, guys. Beautiful energy. So do look forward to this, guys. Do look forward to this. This is help and this is support that's coming to you. And whatever it is that you need, you will receive it, okay? Beautiful energy, guys. Beautiful. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. This is about resilience, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful this card is. There could be a Libra, a Taurus of significance. I'm seeing this as you guys healed. This is you healing. Oh my goodness. This is you feeling like yourself again. This is abundance within and all around. I'm hearing because when you're growing, everything else around you is too, guys. Look at that. Beautiful energy. All right, now let's get a closing message. Closing message for my dear Gemini. Let's get some from the Romance Angels. Yep. If you want to book a reading with me, Gemini, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, Tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Look at this. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, closing message. All right, did I give you guys my closing message? If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. I might have given you that closing message twice. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're attracting love, guys. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So both of these cards are talking about attracting and bringing in love and romance, guys, knowing that that is something that you are actively doing. Separation. Healing family issues. It says, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Definitely do feel that there's maybe a separation. That could certainly be physical, emotional, right? Something, a little gap there between you and another person. But knowing that that is something that is receiving, that is something, guys, that just needs, it just needs an equal balance there, guys, a flow between you and this person, the situation, for it to improve. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There could be children for some of you. There could be a connection with childhood trauma as well. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Separation. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Knowing that any sort of separation that is happening, guys, that has happened, is something that gave you the opportunity to reflect. If there's separation happening right now, do know that this separation is truly needed, guys, and is really going to benefit this relationship. It's going to help the both of you process some feelings, some thoughts, and come to certain realizations and conclusions, guys. All right, now let's get a message from the Spirit Oracle. Gemini. Closing messages for my dear Gemini. All right, we have emotions. There it is. Honesty. Speak your truth. That's the hair font. All right, it says, you are awash with unexpressed emotions. Oh, doesn't that go, guys? Listen, you are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. Honesty. Love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire. Then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. Speak your truth. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth no matter what others may think. Notice that I put this card over here very subconsciously, and just as I went in to grab it, I saw that 7 of Wands. Remember that this other person had? Partner. Which for many of you might resonate more with that position. But notice that they had that fire energy, that 7 of Wands, fiery energy. Queen of Wands, fiery energy, right? And also pentacle, right? Which we can associate with that yellow pentacle and then the red. So this is your partner, and this is pretty much like the 7 of Wands. And this energy very much resonates with your side, Gemini, with the side that I've been reading as you. This right here. I want to read these again, guys. You, Gemini, very emotional, guys. It's important for you to tap into your feelings. Don't be afraid. You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. That could be incredibly exhausting, guys. Can you like I'm seeing someone, 1101 could be of significance, 111, the threes. Like I'm seeing someone, can you picture yourself like constantly having to guard something? Like I'm seeing someone hold a door closed, and the door is like there's something on the other side, an energy that's trying to get through, and you're just holding it there. You know how exhausting that is? Many of you, that's what you've been doing. It's like you've been holding this door of emotions closed, and you've been spending so much time and energy just blocking it that it's incredibly exhausting. You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. Love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire, then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. Now, speak your truth. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth no matter what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. One more card, guys. One more card. Innocence. A place beyond time. Innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. That's that Six of Pentacles we saw, guys. And what did I say about that flow of energy? Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. What did I say? There's something happening, right? There's something happening that is already improving the situation, all right? Don't get caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. Oh goodness. One more card. This one. Christus. You are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend. Oh, I love this, guys, because what was I telling you at the beginning of the reading? Like, Spirit is reaching out to you through this reading saying, come spend time with me. Come spend time with me. These are your spirit guides, your higher self speaking to you, telling you, come spend time with us, come within. And it's also telling you that you're not alone. You are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. This is what I have for you, my dear Gemini. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.